Where have you been, you scoundrel? I must say you don't look any better or any worse than the last time you were here.
The flowers grow fast, but they fade on the morrow. It's the twisted oak trees at last. I hope you are well, Rowena.
Thank you, my friend, quite well. Cedric, will you see that this man is given some dinner?
And a little something to drink?
You visit many places. Have you heard news of a young Karnstein? Tilda Karnstein.
I travel, and the news goes with me, both good and bad.
You know of her?
In some houses, death is a tenant.
She was killed.
A horrible death. She's a third of the Karnsteins to die since April. I hope to sell many good luck charms here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I see you're alone.
I'm always alone.
May I sit down?
If you wish.
Laura, is there something that's disturbing you? You're still a young girl, but since I've been here, I've never seen you smile.
In this solitude, it's difficult.
But there's your father. He's company for you, isn't he?
He has no interest in me.
That's not true at all. I know that... What is it?
Excuse me, Friedrich.
Laura. Bring her up here.
Is she hurt? I don't know. I hope not.
Put her down here. Carefully. It's nothing serious.
I'm afraid it's my fault. My journey is of the utmost importance, and I insisted upon traveling at too great a speed. My daughter, unfortunately, has been ill. She wants to accompany me, but with her delicate health, she shouldn't go further. Possibly you know a quiet place where I could leave her for the short time I'll be away.
She can be our guest at the castle. There, she's fine. I'm the daughter of the Count of Karnstein. I know my father would like her to stay with us. It won't be necessary. Thank you. I feel much better. I'm ready to go now.
I'll be happier if you stay. I can't thank you enough. I'll be back for her very soon. Now, if you excuse me, I see my carriage is repaired. I must leave. Take care, darling.
What's your name?
Luba, and yours?
Laura.
Why do you look at me like that?
How beautiful you are.
Thank you.
We'll become good friends. I can feel it. I'm so glad you like me. If my mother should be delayed for some reason, I'd hate to be an unwelcome guest.
Oh, never.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. But I know what you're looking for. You're looking for a face.
I'm restoring manuscripts.
You're looking for the face of Cyril Karnstein.
It would seem that the walls in this castle have ears.
Do you think I've been eavesdropping? I can assure you I haven't. That's a waste of time. I learn everything from the Count. Do you want some advice?
Yes?
Instead of digging through dusty manuscripts, why don't you look around you? That face may be nearer to you than you think.
Wait a minute. Who is it, then?
That's all I'm going to say.
That's no answer. Now you've aroused my curiosity. Don't beat around the bush. Whose face do you mean?
You're hurting me.
I asked you a question. Answer me.
Do you want me to scream?
As you wish. If you do, it'll mean you have to answer me in front of the others. I want her name.
Laura.
Laura?
Drink from this, and may your thirst be quenched. It is blood from the house of Karnstein.
Tilda. Tell me the truth. Did I kill you?
Yes. Why did you do it?
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
It's Luba, don't you know me?
I heard you cry out. I had a terrible nightmare. You can't believe how hideous it was. I was afraid you'd been taken ill. You'd better go back to bed now. Stay with me, Luba. I'm afraid. I beg of you, please.
Good morning.
Morning.
You're straining your eyes and wasting candles. The sun's been up for hours.
I can see that. I thought it was still night. Oh, Rowena. How many pictures are there in the castle?
Pictures?
Yes, paintings like that one.
I don't know. 100. If you include tapestries, probably more.
One more question. What is Annette like?
Nothing but a parasite. Like the vines that curl around the trees and gradually strangle them.
Do Annette and the Count have a special relationship?
I couldn't say. Good morning.
Herr Klaus, already at work?
Good morning.
Or should I say still at work?
Still, sir, but I think I found a clue.
Oh. Already?
You sound displeased, sir.
No, it's not that, Herr Klaus. It's just that I didn't expect a result so soon. I've read all these parchments, and I've never found anything useful.
Perhaps you never held one up against the light. Last night I found, looking at this page of manuscript, that there were 2 levels of writing, the earlier one covered by a varnish. Immediately, I started removing the first level of writing.
What did you find?
Only a clue, really. But this says there was once an actual portrait of Sira of Karnstein, here in the castle. Right after her death, someone had it painted over. The new painting isn't described.
Go on.
Well, it's possible that the portrait is still here. But to discover it, it may mean my scraping the surface of every one of the paintings in the castle. May I do that?
No. No, you'll only ruin them while looking for something which doesn't exist. No, Herr Klaus, I prefer that you continue your research. It's conceivable you might discover her shape and size. Then we will see.
I thought this was a matter of life and death. All right, sir. I understand. As you wish. you off to?
I'm going to get my scarf.
Hello, Laura.
Good afternoon.
It does me a lot of good to see you smiling. I'd gotten the idea you didn't know how.
Luba's friendship reminded me of the fact that I'm still young.
I remember mentioning that to you yesterday.
Yesterday, before she arrived, life seemed hopeless, not worth living.
One can live too much alone. You need someone to share your life, to be near you. I'd like to help you if I could, make you feel less alone in some way.
But I'm no longer alone.
Laura seems changed for the better this morning. Luba's company has brought her back to reality.
I only wish it were true.
No doubt about it. Don't you see how much calmer she is with Luba?
Yes, only too clearly.
What do you mean by that?
I don't trust her.
You're a foolish woman. I'm thinking of sending Herr Klaus back to London. Actually, it was stupid of me to have believed in that legend.
He can't leave yet.
It was you who suggested I bring him here to allay my suspicions about Laura. Or perhaps you hoped they would be justified.
I didn't hope for anything.
You don't like Laura, do you?
She loathes me. If it weren't for Laura, we'd have been married. And you wouldn't have to be ashamed of loving me.
No.